So now, it was 2 months later, and we decided, you know what, let's go climb another fucking mountain, because why not? This time, this mountain was called the Chief, and on paper, it sounded pretty awesome. There wasn't any steep climbing, and it was way, way, way shorter than Garibaldi. We didn't even have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go.
Yeah,
so we were
essentially.
like, alright.
They said that it would just be like, yeah, they said it would just be like climbing upstairs, and we're like, damn, how hard is that? So anyway, this time, the teacher we went with, who we'll call Mr. Mustache, he gave us the same warrants as last time, right? As Garibaldi. So Mr. Mustache, he gave us these liability forms again, right? And we're like, after Garibaldi, we're like, okay, it's probably not gonna be that bad, right? It can't be too dangerous, right?
Yeah,
no one
only
got
one
hurt.
guy almost died.
Yeah, only one
That's
guy
it, only
almost died on Garibaldi. So
That's
this
it.
one
Not
must be
bad.
a lot safer. So yeah, then it was another long-ass car ride there, obviously.
And I had the privilege of sitting next to Small again, the human fucking vomit.
Yeah, of
viewer.
course. And as we arrived at the mountain, Mr. Mustache, he decided to get up and give us all an announcement. He said, "Alright, boys, I know this is a tough hack, alright? But I just want everyone to be careful. Because last week, 2 people died here." What? 2
That was
people
the
f***ing...
Good time to tell us.
You decide to tell us 2 people f***ing died as we pull up in the parking lot?
Like, what the Why
You
would you tell? Great.
Good job.
Way to give us hope. Thank you, Mr.
But
Mustache.
despite
for
this,
that.
we still had our spirits high and our hopes in the air. That perhaps
Honestly,
this hike...
wasn't that scared still.
Exactly, that this hike will probably be quite a bit of fun, unlike
And
Garibaldi.
you know what? You know what?
It really f***ing wasn't.
No, it was fun for the first 3/4 of it. It was
Yeah.
fine. It was perfectly good. We weren't getting tired walking up a steep mountain. It wasn't long at all.
Oh,
and
but
we
I do
found,
have
like,
to mention that I did throw up. Because my
Well,
car sickness caught up to me.
as long as it wasn't on me, which it wasn't. So
It
that's
wasn't.
fine.
But clearly the
That's
teachers
good.
just don't care. They're just like, oh, you're fine, just walk it off. I'm like, okay. It's covered in
The
f***ing vomit.
motto, that's like the motto of our school's PE department.
Just walk it off.
Walk it off.
Literally. but-
Anyways, we're 3/4 up the mountain, right? And we just see this gigantic wall of rocks. It's just a complete dead end.
Yeah, just like
Right.
imagine like a straight up cement wall. Just a 90-degree rock.
And we're like, did we take the wrong path? Or
Like, this is
we
a
go
dead
to
end.
Mr. Mustache.
Like,
And we're
this is
Mr.
like-
Mustache.
yeah.
Where do we go from here?
And Mr. Mustache, in his infinite wisdom, says, "Boys, the path is right here. Just watch." As he f***ing climbs up this 90-degree rock wall. Like a
Without a
monkey.
harness.
Literally, like a
No
monkey climbs right up it. And then we're like, how the hell do we get up? And we just hear this rustling, and he throws down a f***ing chain. And he says, just climb. Climb?
Fuck do you mean?
What the f*** do you mean climb?
Buddy, Small, have you ever climbed ropes in PE class?
Like, this is that, but off the edge of a cliff.
With no harness, and a chance of, if you fall, there is a certain chance of death.
It is very f***ing likely you will die, because we were already we were like, as you said,
It
like
wasn't-
3/4
Here's
up the
thing,
mountain.
Though. Here's the thing, though, right?
Mhm.
The chain, everybody was holding on one by one. We had to basically climb a really steep slant up the rock formation.
Yeah, and after we climbed up that little, it wasn't like, here's the thing, there's like a 90-degree ledge we had to climb, right? With that chain. And then there was a ladder, right? This ladder was so old, I swear to God, I could see like through it. There were like, it was rotten through and through. And they're
let
like,
me-
yeah,
let-
just
let me-
climb up that.
Let me paint the picture for you. Big rock wall. We climb up it, right? Then we have to like use our strength, pull ourselves up like we're at the ledge of a pool, and climb over the rocks. And then we have to basically do a Tarzan-like jump from one edge of a cliff to another edge of a cliff, and
No.
then grab a ladder and climb up.
Yeah, like here's the
That's
thing.
what
When
it
we
was.
got to this f***ing edge, right? I look down and I just see like a 200-foot drop, and I'm like, okay, this is the wrong way. As we were approaching, a group of hikers were coming back saying, oh, I think we went the wrong way. And I'm like, hey, they said they went the wrong way, and they look like they know what they're doing. I don't f***ing know what I'm doing, so I don't think we should go that way. But Mr. Mustache says, nah, this is definitely the right way. And he has a f***ed up voice, in case you don't know. And he has,
Yeah.
and he's just like, this is definitely the right way. And he just f***ing lunges over this giant, like, opening in between the rock path. And we're just like, yeah, can we just turn around and go home? Like,
It was at that. I did. I said I want to go home. I don't want to do this. And he's like, well, you don't have a choice now. You're doing it. Like, what the f do you mean I'm doing it?
so, reluctantly, we decide to jump over and continue on the trail, right? Where we reach over to that, bit of a, what was it called? That rock climb thing? we did with the chains, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is where that happens. So basically, it was, if you can imagine in your head, it was like a 45 to like 60 degree slanted rock slab, right? Massive, just at least like 100 feet up, right? And there was one chain just hanging from the side of it, right? And they're like, okay, boys, everybody grab on and climb at the same time. Hold on. Not only do you want us all to climb up there, you want us all to climb up at the same time. So if one person falls, they take everybody down with them.
It's basically going to be a gigantic game of human dominoes, and we're all going to just fall off a cliff and die.
Exactly.
Essentially, that's what it was. So if the guy at the front slips, it's over. It's f***ing done. Good life, game over, start again.
Exactly. So we start climbing this chain, right? And everything, and we're taking it so goddamn slow. Slower than more carefully than I've ever done anything before, right? And we're like, okay, it's going well.
We were taking a f***ing field sobriety test, by the way we were walking.
And it wasn't that bad until one kid, who we won't name, lets go of the chain. This kid goes sliding off that cliff, we said, over like the little horizon thing, and I swear to God, I think he was dead. He should have died.
But he didn't. He survived somehow.
Like, he must have, like, grabbed onto something last second, but that kid was going. And the teachers, of course, they were just like, it's fine. We do this every year. Then later, after we got to the top, right? Well, of course, big body, no food, so sharing with him, of course.
Yeah, sharing with him, giving him gloves, giving him jackets,
yeah,
whatever.
But the view up there was nice.
Was it? Or was it cloudy?
No, it was a nice view up there. I remember that.
Ah, yes.
Too bad the thing is that since the jocks got up there in like half an hour, we only had like 5 minutes to quickly eat before they started heading down again. Yeah, let's base the time off the fastest people in the school. Good idea. But anyway.
Well, we would have made it there a lot faster if somebody didn't decide to take a 5-minute vomit break.
Didn't you almost fall?
Okay. Yeah, and you saved me.
Yeah.
But that didn't take away from our time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, I did. I did have to save you.
Yes, because when we were...
And I'll remember that. The next time I have to f***ing save you, I'll remember that.
We didn't mention this earlier, but when I was climbing up the chain thing and I had to use my body weight to propel myself up, I forgot to grab on, and I almost slid down the entire rock formation, possibly falling to my death, had Small not grabbed me at the last second. I guess thank you for saving my life that day.
Yeah, and then I remember Mr. Mustache being like, you boys care so much about each other, unlike my boys. And we're just like, what the fuck?
You guys would let each other fucking die? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
So anyway, the climb back down was a lot easier, of course, but it was so steep that we literally slid, like on a slide, we slid back down over to the ladder.
And the whole time, Mr. Mustache was like, boys, going so slow. If it was me, I'd be running down the mountain. Like, what the f*** is this?
Like, we're literally sliding down a mountain. How much faster do you want us to go?
Well, eventually we did make it down the Chief somehow, and I didn't end up dying. Neither did Small, because
we're still here.
Bing, bing, bong, bing. Bong, ding, ding, bong. Bong, bong, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bing.